Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. My name is Citra Roma, and today we are going to talk about very important that issue in Indonesia, uh, which is the weakening rupiah and how it become challenge for food security. And one is podcast. I'm not alone. We've got a guest. She is student at Indonesia University, majoring in nutrition. Hello, Kak Nopal. Hello. And for joining podcast today. Exactly, we often hear about rising food price, important producing become expensive, and climate change issue affecting farmers. That I have five questions about our topic today. Let's begin with the first question. So, Kanapa, what do you think about food security is important in Indonesia?
Okay, because food security is basic human rights, so basic human needs, and without enough food, people cannot live healthy or healthy.
I think this needs to become more serious when the rupiah weakness. And so food security is not only about having food, but also about quality and accessibility.
Yes, food security is actually about four things: about availability, about affordability, about accessibility, and about uh, the nutrition package. So yeah.
When imported for price increase, local price also go up.
Uh, yes, when the rupiah weakens against the USD, uh, there are a lot of imported goods that also increases in the prices on the market, so they become more expensive because we still import things such as wheat, soybeans, and sugar.
Now, let's move to second question and climate change. Okay. So, Kak Napa, what do you think is the relationship between climate change for food security?
Okay, climate change has a huge impact on farmer, because farmer depend heavily on weather conditions.
And recently, the weather has become more unpredictable.
Yes, we often see drought, floods, and extreme heat. This condition can damage crops and reduce harvest.
Okay, so climate change directly affect production.
So when the production decreases while demand stay high, the prices go up.
I think Indonesia farmers are facing a very difficult situation today, and the weakening rupiah can make import fertilizer more expensive too.
Yes, besides climate problems, farmers also face rising fertilizer prices and unstable market conditions.
And now let's talk about food waste. And we is food waste dangerous in Indonesia?
Uh, Food waste is dangerous because millions of people still struggle to get enough food. Meanwhile, there are tons of food wasted every day.
Mm. That sounds very ironic. And so food waste also worse in climate change.
Yes, food waste also harm the environment. When food rot in landfills, it releases methane gas, which can affect and contribute to climate change.
Wow, I never realized how connected the problem are.
Yeah, beside that, wasting food also mean wasting water, energy, and land. Uh, and also human labor that use to produce the food.
I think many people buy more food that they actually need.
Yes, actually, and so that's why we should start changing our small habit, like finishing our meals and reducing unnecessary water uses.
And now let's discuss one of the most viral food security cases. What case do you think had the biggest impact for food security?
One major example is the global food crisis caused by the Russian-Ukraine war.
Yes, I remember food price rising played around the world.
Yeah, because Russia and Ukraine are the biggest importer of wheat and fertilizer and also corn. So when the war happened, the supply chain of import of these goods are disrupted.
And Indonesia also, well, the big
Yes, like for example, prices of instant noodles, and then bread, cooking ingredients that mothers use on daily life, increase because many raw material are more expensive.
I also remember the cooking oil crisis in Indonesia today that become very viral too.
Yes, that's actually one of the example about how fragile food distribution system can be because people have to wait in long lines just to get cooking oil.
So food security is not just about production, but also distribution and government policy.
Yes, absolutely. Strong food security requires cooperation between farmer, business, government, and also society.
What what solution can Indonesia implement to strengthen food security in the future?
Okay, Indonesia should improve on local agriculture, support the farmers, and reduce dependence on import.
I think technology can also help agriculture become more modern.
Yes, exactly. Like smart farming, irrigation, technology, and digital marketplace can improve productivity and efficiency.
Okay, what can ordinary people do?
Hmm. Uh, Ordinary people like us can do more with this by support our local product and then reduce food waste and become more aware of sustainability lifestyle.
Okay, sometimes small action can create big impact. And also notice that our president has been actively discussing with some facility recently.
Absolutely. Food security is everyone's responsibility. Food self-sufficiency is important because Indonesia should be able to rely more on its own agricultural production in the future.
Okay, maybe that's all the question for today's podcast. Today we learned that the weakening rupiah and climate change and food waste all are connected to Indonesia food security challenges. And thank you so much, Kak Novel,
Thank you.
for joining this question in the podcast today. And thank you to everyone listening to this podcast. I hope you guys understand and realize about this issue in Indonesia topic discussion today. And see you guys in the next episode. And jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe. Sampai jumpa di lain waktu. Dadah.